sats, no fiat. Eyes on the prize, mad gains, where's the hat? Diamond hands, no flinch, iron combat. Full speed to the peak, no fallback. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Rise, fall, rise again, never fake it. Cold wallets, private keys, gotta break it. Crypto life on the edge, let's shake it. Trading is only as difficult as
Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Oh my gosh. Well, I'll tell you what's more difficult is getting this dumb stream going because, well, for some reason, it's creating two streams and not the one that I had scheduled. So let's go and get started in 3, 2, and 1. Bingo bango? Question mark? Bingo bango? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. And one thing I do want to show really quick are my buddies. This is Lunar Beaches Crypto. Lunar Beaches Crypto. He actually has an 11 o'clock show on the Piper Academy Network. Strongly recommend you go check him out. Thursday through, help me out, Thursday through, because I'm usually saying Monday through Friday. Thursday through Friday, I believe. No. Put it in the chat, guys. Put it in the chat. For whatever reason, I just forgot the dates. But no, he finishes on Thursday. So it's Sunday through Thursday. Sunday through Thursday. There we go. So that is the 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Does that. Really great guy. Very knowledgeable. He will help you out. One of my other buddies is Road Dog Crypto. He starts his show around 10:30. Usually finishes around 12, sometimes 1. This dude, he very funny, very funny. So definitely check out my two buddies. Let me go ahead and close these out. That way it saves up our space. Let's go to yes. All right, here we go. Sunday through Thursday. Thank you very much. That is for Lunar Beaches Crypto, or Lunar Beach hosting the Piper Academy Network. And of course, I'm on there too. I'm on their 4 o'clock show, and that's Piper Academy. All right, here we go. Man, oh man, I had this issue earlier today too. I don't know how to fix it. I'm using a Restream, and before I would always be logged in for forever. And today it made me re-log in, so I did that. And normally there's a button that says, schedule. I don't see that button anymore. So I have to create a new one. And when I create the new one, of course, I put that I'm going to stream to both places, X and YouTube. And then everything looks great. I hit stream and it starts streaming, but it creates another stream on YouTube. I don't know. I'm at a loss. I've messed up twice already. So hopefully we can get that squared away. If not, I'll probably just start streaming on YouTube, but I want to do both. Here we go. Let's go ahead and refresh the page. Let's look at the stock market. The stock market right now is at 22. Extreme fear up 3 points. For the crypto market, 25. It is up 5 points. Very nice. Let's go to the heat map. Let's go ahead and refresh this page. And we're going to be looking at the 24-hour. I do want to say thank you to everybody here. Of course, we do have R.S. Miller. Appreciate you, man, for being here. We have Jay Violet. Thank you very much for being here. See here, we got Quick Smoker in the house. What's up? What's going on? Howdy from Australia. I'll be lurking in the background. Got trades running. There you go. So again, what we do, I do this multiple times a day, at least once on my channel. And then, of course, I do Piper Academy at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My channel, it is at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday at 5 p.m. But I might change Sundays to 4. That we can go to Billy Crypto's page or YouTube at 5. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I just got to remember. All right. Let's see here. Going down the list. Now, of course, if you have any questions, this show is geared to answering questions as far as trading goes, indicators. I debunk a lot of indicators. A lot of YouTubers, or I'm sorry, a lot of traders don't like that, but I do. I debunk them. Now, do I use some indicators? Yes, of course, but I love debunking indicators. And if not so much debunking, explain how they work. What do they show? How is it different than what I can see already on the price action? And that's a test that a lot of people cannot tell me. So just kind of give you a heads up. That's what I do. Make a lot of enemies. Don't mean to. I'm just being like honest and always asking why. Why this? Why that? That's what I do. Let's see here. Going to the list. Okay, the other day in Alex's stream, we on the other side of the country. Yeah, one of my buddies, he's in Australia. Real good dude. See here. The list. Going to the list. Almost done. Lunar Beaches Crypto. My man. What's up, buddy? What is up? Okay, going to the list. Okay, going on the list. Okay, almost done. We got Chris in the house. What's up, Chris? Appreciate you, man. I've been saying hi to everybody. Sorry. Going to the list. Wait. All right, Dave P in the house. What's up, Dave P? All right. So if I have not saying hi to you, make sure to say hi in the chat so I can hopefully see it again. But right now, let's go ahead and refresh the page, even though we just refreshed it. On the 24-hour time frame, we are looking at, ooh, look at this. I wish I would have seen this before I put in my short. We have liquidations at 92.46. So I'm going to write this down. 92.464. And I know what you're thinking, Joe, you shorted? Why would you short? I'll give you my reasons in just a moment. And this is on the 24-hour. And we got 46.8 million. Okay. And then we have some down here at 90.6. Let's go to the 12-hour time frame just so we can zoom in just a little bit more. Ooh, nice. So we have 92.4. So we'll just say 92.5. We'll just put 92.5. That way it's kind of in the middle. And another 46.8 million. Okay. It's on the 12-hour. Very good. Once again, I wish I would have checked this before I put in my short. What are you talking about, Joe? Well, this is my short. Got liquidated and very small leverage. No, this is for my group. Of course, I have a group and I put on here. Basically, I put on here, you can do a 5x, maybe a 10x leverage. I use more, obviously. I think it was like 74x leverage, 70 something x leverage. And it's like, if the price hopefully is going to come down, this is a higher risk, but if you want, you can take it. I always leave it. It's never do this. This is, it's up to you. You push the trigger. If you want, you can enter the trade. Very high risk, but I'm looking for it to come down just due to the fact that it's done this really nice run up. The only real retrace it had was this one, and I am looking for a pullback. Now, I also did a video. I did a video with my thought process, and I put it for my YouTube members. This goes to my VIP group first, of course. Then I'll put this to the YouTube members. We have different levels. The higher level you go, the more you get. Just makes sense. But this one, I did this about 2 hours ago, and I put possible price movement, short. And then in here, it has my thought process on here. It's for members only, though. Right. Very good. Let's go and get out of that. Man, I really thought I was going to roll over. I really did. And the reason for it, I wanted to short here. No, I wanted to short when it came up. And started coming down. I wanted to short, but it did not cross this level, so I did not short. Then it went up, broke this level, but I don't want a long because, well, it's done a really nice run up. I'm looking forward to that pullback, and it started coming. It actually touched. Let me go ahead and delete this. And let's zoom in too. So what I like doing even if I'm not on a video or live stream or anything like that, I strongly recommend going back to your trades and seeing either why they worked or why they didn't. This is very important. And what you're doing is you're building a mental trading journal. And then what I also recommend is if you come over here to this watch list area, and then let me go ahead and hide my camera really quick. I like showing this because a lot of people don't know about this. Very dramatic camera coming down, I know. Then you go over here to this note. You click on this, add a note. Then here's already a picture that I did earlier. But, oh, and you can't see it. But towards the bottom, do a screenshot. Towards the bottom, you have a little camera. And what you can do is you can, write your notes for the day or whatever it is. So I'm going to put in some notes and just typing whatever. Then I'm going to do my little camera. And what it does, it takes a screenshot of this. We're going to go to add at the very bottom. It says add, and it adds this right here. These are my notes. So if I ever want to see what this was, well, here you go. And that way I can actually do a trading journal based off of my wins, my losses, and it's strictly on this chart only. So let's go ahead and just click and it goes away. I'm going to delete this. And then whenever you want to go back to it, all you have to do is, just bring this up. And then you can go to your notes. And then here are your notes. And it has the dates. And then you can delete them if you like, if you can edit them. And then you can add to it as well. All right. So hopefully that helps with a trading journal. And I'm back. All right. So here, I thought it was going to come down. I really did. And I thought it was going to come down to about here. Then we were going to add. So whenever we enter a trade, we never go 100%. We always put a little bit in. And then as it comes down, it breaks a level, then we can add to our trade. Now, one thing. So, okay, if Lunar Beaches Crypto is still here, this is something I had asked the other day in reference to, but this is not an all-time high or nothing like that. But this is a level. This is a major resistance level. Let's go on a 4-hour time frame, and we can see that this is one of my zones. And was it the daily? I believe it was a daily. So the daily, and of course, where's my stuff? I don't know where I'm at. Where's the price action? Way over here. Oh my gosh, embarrassing. So here's my daily. So these are my key levels. So, and also this one's my key level. So we saw that already. So since we're at a key resistance level, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just try it. I'm going to go ahead and try it. Do a short and no luck. No luck. And I think I entered here as it was coming down. I think I entered here. And for me personally, I would think it's going to come down. I was like, nope. No, thank you. Yeah, here's where I entered because of this. Let's see here. Going down the list. Okay. All right, so we have CJ says, dang, you shorted after breaking into the macro volume range. I was waiting for the rejection of the range, but we broke into it. Yeah. So yeah, I was looking at this and I was like, oh, not very strong resistance, but not only the resistance. I'm looking at this run up. Let's go to a 1-hour time frame and let's go ahead and hide all this stuff. And for me, I believe that what we're doing right now is very important, because what we're doing is we're going and we're looking back and seeing if it worked or if it didn't work, and if so, why. Oh, let me do this so you can see the prices. So this is my thought process. Price came up. Of course, we have a higher low. After this nice little dump, we have a nice bounce in our little zone. Coming up, this dotted line is from our weekly time frame from the previous cycle. And what it's doing is finding support right here. I don't want it to find support here. And of course, I made several videos for my VIP group, plus also I believe the YouTube members. I don't want it finding support here. I want it to, the retracement tool from the high to the low, I want it to come down to at least a 32% level, or the 0.382. A 0.5 would be great. Man, I would love for it to come down here. Now, the deeper the retracement, the stronger, in my opinion, the continuation of the move. The shallower the retracement, the more dangerous it gets. Because as we're moving up, when we do come down, for example, nice run up, very small pullback, run up, very small pullback, came down a little bit, try to go, and then dump. And you can see this throughout the entire thing. You know, if you just kind of back test, you'll see that whenever we have nice run ups, moving anything? What's this? I don't know what that is. Is that anything? Let's go back twice. Where's that? I don't know. But you'll see it where we have a nice run up, but no retracement. Where's my retracement? There's none. And then it goes up and up and up, and then finally it retraces. Okay, this is okay. What's that? 38%? Good Lord, what am I? Oh, I'm moving this, the support resistance level. I forgot I had this where it's transparent, but this is my thing. Anyway, but yeah. So I thought we were gonna go short, and it's like, nope, got wrecked. See here, Arts Miller says, I'm going to sleep, guys. Joe is way too boring. I'm going to bed. Hey, Arts Miller, appreciate you, man. Thanks so much for the support. Appreciate you. Make sure to smash the like if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time. Very nice. See, CJ says, I'd be looking into going up to the PLC yet now. Yeah, and it's just level by level. So if it doesn't get rejected off a 1, then we look at the PLC. We look at the, this one is my anchored VWAP. And it was, you know, doing this number, and then now it's way up here. And now this is the candle wicks and the candle bodies from the last cycle. So this is my zone. Here is my decision zone. If it's above it, great. If it's below it, we might want to start looking for a short. Now, I was looking for a short to short everything. I was looking for a short before this happened. What I wanted to see was pretty much like this. You know, price came down, came up, came down. This is, in my opinion, a nice opportunity for a short, but it's safer if, you know, after this drawdown, for it to come up and then get rejected again and then break this level. Now it did go up. So it did come up, and then now I'm looking for the break of this level so we can short. Then we got the news as far as the crypto reserves, and then it just messed up my plan. Now, if we did not have that news and we still did a nice run up and we got rejected here to come down, then okay, let's go ahead and try to front run this coming down, because this is more than likely the bearish retest. And then if not, then of course we get stopped out. See here, my cast long is coming along nicely as we speak. Through in an Ondo long too. We'll see. Yeah. So Ondo's doing really well. I believe my group, we entered that one, I believe it was yesterday. So doing really well in that one. Ondo's doing well. BNB is doing well. We were in BNB. We did get stopped out just barely, like a thousandth of a cent or whatever it was. And then it started going back up. And then we waited a few hours, maybe like 12 hours. I forget what time. And then we added again, or rather we re-entered, and right now we're doing good. There's some coins that are doing okay, some coins that are not doing anything, and then some coins that are going down. So right now it's like, man, like which coin do you get into? Do not feel like you have to be in a trade. That's right now. Do not feel it. Right now it's hard because it's literally your coin could make some money or your coin gets stopped out. And that's just how it goes. Right now I'm looking, let's go ahead and throw up some other stuff. So let's go ahead and put on the VWAP from TradingView. So this one does not have a name on it. So this means that this is from TradingView. So let's go ahead and throw this one on here. And this one is my anchored VWAP. So let me go ahead and hide Well, no, I'll leave them both on. So let's double click on this. Let's go to style. And this is really thick. This is telling me that this is the from Trading View, and this is the complete VWAP. This is not anchored. It's just a complete VWAP. And then let me see. Yep. Just confirming it is here. Okay. See here. DS Flap says Bitcoin Cash should flip Bitcoin within a few halving cycles. Yeah, I mentioned this one earlier. Make sure to stack up on your bacon because when pigs fly, no, I'm playing. That's a little joke I like to say. I don't think anything will flip Bitcoin, personally. I mean, it could. Anything can happen. See, shark pattern for the win. Yes. I don't see a shark, but okay. Let's see here. What else? Let's throw on. Well, let's hide this one. Hide. It's too much blue on my screen. Let's go with a bigger. I want to see the bigger time frame. And I do want to hide everything. Just to look at this stuff. So what I want to do is I want to do a few different levels. So fixed range volume profile, I'm gonna go from this pivot all the way over. And right now we're currently underneath our point of control. And then let me do from this pivot over, point of controls right here. Then let me do from the very top. And just so I can get just different levels. Okay, this one's pretty much the same. Let me take this one off. So the way I use point of controls is just basically, if it's underneath it, not doing so well. If it's above it, then great. For me, I don't treat this as support resistance. However, it is a form of support resistance due to the fact that here was the majority of the volume, the trading that occurred, either buys or sells. Here was the majority of it. So that's the point of control. And you can see it by these peaks. So you have the peaks, then you have the valleys or low volume nodes. Then you have another peak, then you have a nice big peak. Now what you could do, I used to do this a long time ago, where you can actually do a box for your peaks. And this is just, in my opinion, an area of interest. But I stopped doing this because my charts got really, really messy. So there's that. Then here's another one. So these kind of give you levels or zones to look at. Now, for me personally, I would rather just look at the actual stops of where all the volume occurred. Where did it stop? Where did the candle stop? So that's why I don't use this too much. Let's go and get rid of that. And that's. So for me personally, I like using the fixed range volume profile. That way I can show only what I'm looking at versus the visible range. So when I'm moving this, these levels don't move. So that's why I like using that. Another one that I like using is the anchored VWAP. I love the anchored VWAP and also just a regular VWAP. And what I'll do is I'll kind of use them like a Bollinger Band to where I can see just where the price action is from the VWAP and also the anchor VWAP. Whoa, a lot of text. See, DS Flap says, if the mean pool fake Bitcoin identical UTXO, man, that's a lot of words. Okay, hasn't appeared in February. Empty blocks were being mined. Empty blocks? Conspiracy theorist? I don't know. I've never heard of empty blocks. But I don't know much about that stuff, so I don't know. Speaking of flipping, I see Floki flipping ETH within the next 2 top cycles. Very nice. See, that fixed volume profile doesn't look correct from where mine is and Frankie candles. That's fine. Doesn't have to. Our value area is 92K and point of control is 96. Where'd y'all draw it from? My point of control is 95.6. Now I drew mine from this pivot. Now, if you want, you can draw it from this pivot. So let's go from here. I click on it. So this is the absolute lowest point. And for this one, it's 96. So whenever you're doing any kind of levels, for me, I chose this point just so I can get this, which is a little bit tighter. But if you want the lowest point, which in my opinion, it's always best because you're doing the actual pivot, then you go from here. It's just like drawing a fib retracement. If you did it from here, you will get tighter levels. If you do it from here, well, then you get larger levels. But yeah, so it's right around the same thing. And this is where all the action was at. Let's see here. Thank you for saying that, CJ. Appreciate you, man. See here. DS Flap says, propping up the Bitcoin meme pool with fake transaction is like applying life support to the blockchain. Take away the life support, and Bitcoin dies. See, okay. Be lucky and get some Bitcoin Cash. Now, I do like Bitcoin Cash. Don't get me wrong. Do I think it'll flip it? No. Do I think the newcomers coming in will buy Bitcoin Cash as opposed to Bitcoin? 100%. Because they don't know any better. And I mean, that's what I did. I saw Bitcoin. I saw the price. Like, oh, man. Then I saw Bitcoin Cash. I was like, hey, it has Bitcoin in it. So I bought it. You know, granted, I sold it when I was up like 2%. And that's what new money's going to do. You know, so Bitcoin Cash, in my opinion, will go up because new money doesn't know what they're doing. I don't know if Bitcoin Cash has a use case. I never actually looked it up, but they're all going to make money. Now, Bitcoin Cash could make you possibly more money in the short term versus Bitcoin just because of the market cap. I don't know the market cap either. Joe, you sure don't know a lot. Hey, I'm truthful. Like, I'll tell you, I don't know. I got mine pulled from Monday the 11th. Monday the 11th of February, I'm guessing. Maybe of this month, August. So I always do the pivots, like the most extreme points. So CJ, you were so close. Monday the 11th, what month? But for me, this is the lowest point of this range. Now, if I wanted to, I could go, no. So like same thing with this one. If I wanted this range, what I could do is I go from here to here, just so I can get the tighter range as far as what I'm looking at. Or if I want to, I can go from the absolute lowest over here. And then that doesn't look right. So this, I wouldn't even, I was like, nope. I would have to pull it from here. Oh, no, I can't see anything. So this doesn't look right. I pulled it from the lowest spot to over here. Now, granted, this may have had the most volume, but I'm not going to use this. I'm going to use it where the price action's at. So for this one, to get the larger picture, I wouldn't do this one. I'd do this one. And I got it from here to here. The crypto is the ultimate Ponzi. We complain about fiat. However, the only reason we got into crypto was to get rich. Fiat rich. Funny how it works. Unless we start using crypto to buy stuff, goods, services. You know, can you do some YouTube thumbnails for me? I'll give you, XRP or stacks or BNB. So now we're using it as an exchange versus, here's my credit card. So November 24th. Okay. So here, this one, November 24th. Oh, the start of this move? November 24th. Okay, I guess the start of this range. So let's do that one too. So November 24, right here. We're about the same spot. So now here's a thing that I would like to point out as well. Whenever we're doing this, there's several ways to doing stuff. Now, if I were to draw this out and I would have my point of control, let's just say it was down here, I wouldn't use it because like all this price action was up here. So I'll be like, I'm not going to draw it from down here. What I'll do is I'll do it from here. And then now it might show me something different. But that's one thing that I'm always taking into account whenever I'm doing my point of controls. I'm looking to see where, if I agree with it, then great. If not, if my point of control was somewhere down here or even down here, it's no use to me. Let me see if I can draw it somewhere else. Or maybe even this little part, you know. Like this range is good. And I would guess that the point of control would be somewhere in here, just because here's where all the price action was at. That's what I'll do. See here, Frankie told me to pull it from where the range fits, not pivots. Very interesting. I've never heard that. I've always done pivots. Now, if my pivots don't work, then I go where the range is at, because this is where the most activity's at. So I've never heard anybody say it, but that's what I do. And that was the example that I just gave right now. If I do this and it's right here, it's like, nah, here's where all the action's at. Let me put it somewhere else. But since Frankie says that, I will definitely consider that. For me, my first step is always a pivot. Then if it doesn't look right, then I'll do the range. However, since Frankie's very successful, and I appreciate you, CJ, for saying that. What I'll start probably doing is pull from my pivot and also the range, and then see which one I like. But this is where all the action was at. Because sometimes what you'll do is you'll actually have more like right here and not in the range, which I find very odd. I find that very... it's like I almost don't believe it. Like, how in the world is, let's just say that there was price action all right here, and there was some right here, and then it comes up and it does this number, and then I draw from the pivot, and then it shows my PLC right here when all of the action is up here. So whenever I see that, I was like, nah, I don't like how that looks. So then I'll go where all the action was at, and then I'll get a different level. But thank you, man. I will definitely use that in the future. And this is what it's all about, guys. It's about learning from each other. And this is why I love the fact that everybody watches different people. And they trade different ways. They have different styles. And then we all learn from each other. So thank you. Let's see here. Dylan in the house. What's up, my man? Appreciate you, buddy, being here. Thank you guys for smashing the like. We always try to keep the likes at 100%. It does help support the channel, and I greatly appreciate everyone. Hey, we got some more subscribers. We're so close to the 2K, guys. So close. So close. See here. Yeah. The start of the range. Duly noted. Duly noted. And to me, that makes sense. And that's why if this one didn't look right at the beginning, the pivot, it makes sense because this is where all the action's at. This is your range. That makes sense. Jay Violet's back. Very nice. Anchored volume profile from pivots. Yeah. So I do the anchored volume profile from the pivots. And then if I want a larger kind of average, then I go to a higher time frame and I get a bigger pivot. But if I want something just like really close, I'll be on a tight time frame using the pivots. Thank you, man. Kelly says, late to the party. Oh yeah, there's so much alpha. Frankie Candles, dude is really good. I need to start watching him more though. I really do. He has a lot of really great information. Normally after, my streams, man, I'm tired. I got stuff to do, and I'll be listening to him in the background, but not really watching. I need to start watching. I'm pooped. My day starts super early, and day doesn't finish till like really late. So thank you guys for smashing the like. You guys are the best. Oh, it's 7 to 9 my time. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of people to watch. A lot of good people. See here, CJ says there's only a few people I'd like to learn from. You, Frankie, and Alex. Whoa, man! You put me on that list. I'm saving that. That is a compliment if I ever heard one. Oh, wrong one. Oh, wrong one. Saving this. Wait for it. Wait for it. Dude, that's a compliment if I ever heard one. Gonna save it. Joe, you're a nerd. I know. Copy. That's a huge compliment. You have no idea how big that compliment is to me. Because Alexo, dude's a beast. Now, him I watch. Because usually it's before Piper's show. And, I'm already doing my charts and everything. It's like, while I'm doing my charts, let me put him on one of my screens. And I'll be watching him. And now, I've said this story many times. But I really do like saying it. So I'm actually saving this. Saved. The first time, and I would see him, I'd watch him. I'd go in there a few minutes or whatever, just say hi, smash the like, and then watch it until Piper came on. And then, let me take this off, so not fanboying, I guess. And there was the first time I actually saw him take a true trade, he lost. And I'm expecting, because this is what everybody does, they start looking for excuses. On this time frame, there was divergence, and I don't know why I did that, or, just excuses. And this guy, without missing a beat, you win some, you lose some. I thought I was going to do this and this, and that is so true. And right then and there, boom, respect. Mad respect. And I even put it to you in the chat. Mad respect, man. First time I've actually seen you do a trade. And dude, like most people make excuses. And same thing with me. Like when I first started the show, I lost. I put this in the group too, and I lost. I thought it was going to go up, and it didn't. But that's being real. Because it's so difficult for a trader. I'm going to check the chat in a second. It's so difficult for a trader who is trying to learn, who is learning all these things, watching all these videos, taking all these notes, spending all this money on groups and programs and everything else to watch people, and all they say is they win, they win, they win. Look at these results. Look at these results. And here they are like, man, what am I doing wrong? Like I'm trying to trade. But when you see people who, and in my opinion, I think I know how to trade. Same thing with Alex and Frankie and everybody else. We lose. It's part of the game. It's a game that a lot of people don't like talking about, but in my opinion, it is very important. So as the person on the other side, learning and going through the ropes and everything, like you see, it's like, oh man, this guy I watch and he lost. Okay. Oh man, I don't feel so bad about my loss. Yeah, it happens. Yeah. But yeah, I was really impressed with him. And like from that moment, it's like, dude, it's good. See here, Skywalker says, what do you think of the coins Trump named recently? So let's go ahead and look at them. Let us look at those coins. Let's go to my list. What did I name those coins? Let's see here. So many coins. So many coins. ISO 200. That's what it was. ISO 222 standard, which is the global standard. Also, the Made in America coins and the World Liberty Financial coins. So, these are the coins he mentioned, right? I forgot what coins he mentioned. XRP, blah, blah, blah. But I'm going to put this in the chat. If y'all want it, here it is. Forget how to do this. No, it's over here. Copy the link. Put it in the chat. Man, I'm pretty upset that I'm not streaming on the Twitter. That's okay though. I don't know how to fix this dumb thing. I really don't. For some reason that schedule button isn't there anymore. Oh well. But let's see here. Let's look at ADA. It's coming down, which is good. I would like to see it come down in here to about 87 and then come up. And then here on the lower time frame, we can enter the trade and then add to it here possibly. But I put the things in the chat. But as far as that's a good question too. As far as the crypto reserves, now BC Corp, he was with Crypto Coin Mindset on Monday, I believe it was. And man, that dude is so freaking smart, ridiculous. And man, he was giving a lot of really great information. Now, of course, the other people on the Crypto Coin Mindset were smart as well, but just BC Corp, man, that dude's just a beast. What do I think? I would prefer it to only be Bitcoin. That's what I would prefer. As far as, having the other ones on there, I kind of don't like it just because, XRP is more centralized. What were the coins? I forgot what the coins. Let me see here. What were the coins on there? Cardano. For that one, like it just moves way too slow and I don't like it. I mean, it's doing stuff with Bitcoin, but BC Corp pulled up the tokenomics, and I believe the team holds like 60% or some crazy number. I forgot what it was. And so that was like, I had no idea. But I would prefer it just to be Bitcoin, honestly. If not, maybe put the VRA, veracity, because I hold a lot of that. That way my coin can pump. Can finally buy my island. Thank you, CJ. You're the best. CJ says, Solana. People don't like Solana. Especially with all the meme coins but it's going to happen on any chain. It really is. BNB started, hyping up, the BNB network, Binance network, the BNB chain. There's but the hype on the meme coins had already fizzled out. But if it was still very active, we were going to see a bunch of rug pulls on the BNB network. XRP, don't like it because it's too centralized and it's for the banks. It's like the opposite of what crypto should be. Cardano, we went over that. Ethereum, I do like Ethereum. I know I'm going to get some backlash on that. I do like Ethereum just because it's like the granddaddy of the alts. And I preferred it more so when it was proof of work versus proof of stake. But if there was going to be any additional one other than Bitcoin, I would just say ETH, just because it's been around. Other than that, no other reason. Let's see here. Oh, Road Dog's here. Is what? Road Dog is here. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure to smash the like. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Road Dog is here. At the very beginning of the show, I was talking about you, Road Dog. Telling people to go to your show, and you stream at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Very, very happy. I was going to stream earlier and then put it to Road Dog's channel, but I forgot what I was doing. I got busy. I wanted to take a nap. Got busy though. See here, Kelly says it's only 8:40 p.m. my time. Man, you lucky. It's almost 1 in the morning my time. CJ says, I find sometimes when it's hard to see where the range is to pull the visible range volume profile. What I do, I just zoom out. If I can't see this range or whatever, I'll go to like a daily, and then it's like, oh, here's my range. But I actually put all this, and it'll probably give it to me right where the price action is at. Let's see. I don't know. So let's do from here to here. Yep, right where the price action is at. Now, if we would have put it from here, more than likely it might be down here. I don't know. Let's see. So from here to here, like the whole thing, yeah. But this is where all the actions happen. This was just basically a low volume node. Like if this price doesn't happen, just a low volume node. It just ran up. It's on the daily time frame. But yeah, I just zoom out. See here, Kelly says, I'm getting better about getting serious, trying to learn these price actions from you, Joe. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, for me, that's really what I trade. I trade price action. And I mean, there's all these indicators and everything that you can use, which, you know, can help you out. But for me, it's just price action. And in addition to price action, like you have to like understand the momentum, the strength of the move. And all that means is a trend. Is it making higher highs and higher lows, or lower lows and lower highs? Or is it just kind of ranging? And so when you're looking at that, you kind of get an overall picture of the macro, the bigger picture of, okay, it should potentially go up. Higher probability going up. However, it can always come down. And we'll see that by it breaking key levels. And you get the key levels from a higher time frame, because what we see is when the price is coming down, it stopped here, it went up, stopped here, went down, stopped here, went down, stopped here. Now, all this stuff, all this right here is called internal structure. You know, there's a bunch of fancy words. I don't really use them, but I know them. This is our main pivot points. Price action came up and it stopped. It didn't go up any further. This is our main pivot point. This is our main pivot point, because even though it was going down and up and down and up, it stopped. This is very, very strong. Then it comes up, stops, down, stops, up, stops, down, stops, up, stops, down, stops, and then now up. So when we're looking at the macro picture, we can see that here is a main level. Here is a level, but the price broke it. It went further down. So this is our main level, because what it did was it stopped the momentum of it coming down. This is very strong. So this is how I get my key levels. This is a key level. This is a key level. It was going down and it stopped, and then it started changing, started going up. So this is my key level. And then see this, we got like an equal high right here. This was a key level, and the price went right up to it. Right up to it. So now this is still a key level. And now the price action can do whatever it wants inside here. Once it breaks this, because again, it stopped. Once it breaks this, not good, because now coming down until it goes up. And then this will be the key level. So hopefully that helps. And Tom Crown. I love Tom Crown. Tom Crown gave me a shout out the other day. I'm very happy. I love the dude. Love the dude. Let's see here. Let's see. Alex talks kind of fast for learning. Weirdly, I like learning from Frankie Candles. What? Now that is there's no words for that. Alex, so I don't think he talks fast. Frankie, yeah, that guy talks fast, very fast. Well, maybe his videos are super short. Here, no, Frankie talks fast. He does, and it's funny too, because I forgot who said it, but they said, you know, they actually know Frankie, and you know they've met him, they've talked to him, And I asked, I said, is he always like that, like super hyped up, or is that just his persona for YouTube? He goes, oh, no, that's just his persona. It's like, oh, man, good thing. Because I don't think I could be friends with that dude. Just, it's like, whoa, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. But, see here. Kelly says, yeah, one time I watched one of his tutorials on a slower speed. I believe it. I believe it. Let's see here. See, I'm not a huge fan of Ada. Man, I had Ada last season, and I held it for months. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna get out of this. I got into something else like TRB or something like that, and that one made money. But, shoot, 3 days, 4 days after I sold, not even a week, that sucker ran up. That big old run up that it happened last season, that's right before I sold. And you're welcome. I was like, man, hey, Jesse's in the house. What's up, Jesse? Appreciate you. All right. Now let's see here. I'll buy sold in the bear market. Smart. Now, that is one of my biggest regrets. My biggest regrets is not buying in the bear market. Biggest regrets. I was always putting it off. Oh, I'll do it next month. I'll do it next month. And then my buddies that were buying in the bear market, I asked them, I said, hey, how's your things going? Dude, I'm down 70%. I'll ask them again, dude, I'm down 85%. Or I ask them again, dude, I'm down like 90%. It's like, oh, crap. And then I just stopped asking them because I didn't want to like rub it in their face or nothing. Now they're way up. I was like, dang it. So now it's just these cycles, B&B, casino, circus. So is my goat. Bought most of it at $9. Ooh, dog it. That's good, man. Good for you. Chris says, ETC. If you want me to check that one, let me know. Because right now we're just kind of talking. I'll be happy to check it, though. So let me know if you want me to check it. ETC. USDT. Too late. I'm already checking it. Ethereum Classic. Okay. Let's see here. So we would have entered this one somewhere over here, I'm guessing. Oh, and our targets hit, I guess. There were no targets. And then eventually after our targets hit, we get stepped up. Okay. So let's go ahead and delete everything. Let us look at this. Let's see here. Thank you, Jesse. Appreciate you, man. Make sure to smash a like on your way out, I guess. Okay, let's see here. So Ethereum Classic, it looks like it's bottomed. Ooh, nice. Nice range right here. Very nice range. So I would use this as my range. Change this to this. Right now it's at the very, very top of the range, which is not too bad. So I just kind of wanted to see that as, you know, where we're at. Now looking at this, magnitude tool on. This is my top level. Make sure this is white. This is my bottom level. Very nice low volume node right here. How do you know that, Joe? Well, because there's no ups and downs. No ups and downs. Prove it. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. Let's go from here to here. Oh, I stand corrected. There's a lot of volume right here. Lots of volume. And then here's the low volume, and here's the low volume. So between here and here, that's funny. Let's map this out. So from here to here. Can I grab it? Nope. That's fine. I would assume that all of this. So can I do it like this? Hey, I've never done that. Wow, cool. I learned something today. I've only gone from left to right and right to left. I've never done that up and down. That's pretty cool. So I would assume that this would be about here. This would be a low volume node because it just went straight down. There's no ups and downs and nothing like that. However, right here, there's volume. There you go. I just learned something. There you go. But see all this right here? Low volume node, then another low volume node, and then it just dumped. Anyway, let us go ahead and do this. Okay. Let's see here. So all we need to do is to break this level. I don't like the size of these candles. Look at these candles right here. See here. Don't like the size of the candles. What is the price range tool say between this level and this level? 12%, 14, not bad. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, if it comes down, then it's fine. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. That's that. If it comes down, it probably won't. If it comes down, I would like to see it, and this is how I drew it because of this. If it comes down, this will be my kind of like my buy zone, but it's like 4% away, which is nothing. From here to here, oh, 7%. So what I would do is I would put my lower entry right here. This will be my lower entry right at 1942. Okay. And I do like it. It looks like it's at its bottom. I do like this a lot. And I would go ahead and put an alert, probably above this wick. Put an alert right here. So add alerts and actually set the alert. I'm not setting it, but actually set the alert by clicking on that button. And this would be the alert. And once the alert goes off, what we want to do is we want to wait for a 4-hour candle. We want to verify that a 4-hour candle is closed above this level that we mentioned, 2138. 4-hour candle. Now, the reason for that is because, well, it could come back down, and then this could trade just in this range. Once again, the range is roughly around 14%. So if you wanted to, if it came down here, you could buy. And then as it comes up, you can sell a portion to see maybe if it continues going up, or if it starts coming down again, you can sell all of it, not financial advice, and then just trade this range. So I like it. Let's see here. SUI is pumping. Let's go to SUI. So that's my thought process on that one. SUI, USDT, MEXC. Okay, we need to get you at the source. I'm playing. Remove the drawings. I do like it. This one looks strong. You broke this level. It's moving up. Came up, retraced barely. I do like it. Let's go to a larger time frame. Went into this into this fair value gap on the daily. I like this a lot. Ondo's been pumping today too. Yeah, we're in Ondo. I love it. We doing good on that one. See here. See, Kelly says, Joe, do you trade like ICT? I always forget what that stands for. ICT. There's like all these different acronyms. My brain can't remember a bunch of stuff. Give you all a heads up. I don't know. I trade on momentum. I trade on levels. I trade support resistance. Granted, do I see order blocks and fair value gaps? Sure. They hold some weight, but I trade level by level. I always forget what ICT stands for. See, Jesse needs some sleep. Yes. Here. Jesse says, Jay Violet woke up to get to the toilet and seeing Joe was live. So stop by and say hi. There you go. And going down the list really quick. I wish I sold on my ADA on that last run. Yeah, same. You know, I mean, it happens. Granted, I didn't have any of ADA on that. Okay. See, isn't this LVN, low volume node, due to a small range at the beginning of the range you just pulled? See, due to the small range at the beginning of the range to I'm not sure. What coin were we on? I don't remember the coin. See, we're on SUI right now. Arnold's been pumping. There's like price action traders who don't use any indicators. Oh yeah, that's me. I mean, this is literally how I trade. And then I will be fair. I will put sometimes I'll put the anchored VWAP or the VWAP or the point of control, the fixed range volume profile. Sometimes, usually don't. Usually I just trade. So like this one looks good. Like this one, I can see here's a fair value gap right here. And this went perfectly inside. Let me draw it. This went perfectly inside the fair value gap. Boom. Perfectly inside it. Now it's breaking out. It's doing a breakout. So this one, I believe, is going to be a very nice one. Had a really nice pullback. About 50% from the macro. Magnitude on, go from the absolute low to the absolute high. Snap in place if it wants to. Okay, did. Golden pocket. Boom, perfect. Boom, coming up. I love it. I love it. This one is a gift. Who gave us this one? No worries, Joe, just wondering. Okay, no problem. Who gave us this one? Who said Susie? CJ. CJ. You know what, my friend? You CJ gets a round of applause because this one is a good one. This one's a good one. It's ready. Now, it's very high risk though, very high risk. Just because we haven't broken a major level. We've broken a little level, a tiny level, but we haven't broken a high yet. Then we have another high. Then we have another high. Then we have another high. So just kind of give you a heads up. See, Litecoin and HBAR pulling back. Very nice. SUI coming down now, CJ says. SUI coming down now. And Popcat is Bitcoin. No. No. No to Popcat. I say no. Popcat, don't like it. Moves too much. And every time I get in, I lose. I think I've tried that coin 4, maybe 5 times in like the past year. Maybe profitable once, maybe twice. I don't even want to say twice. I'll say maybe once. I don't remember. I just know I don't like it. I don't like it. All right, moving on. Okay. So let's go from this bottom part to here. It's 18%. Okay, not bad. If it pulls back, I would like to see it pull back to this area right here. Now, granted, like all the stuff that I do and the way I trade, it's from, you know, other people. Like I've bought courses, I've joined other groups, I've seen how others trade, and like all this stuff, I get little bits and pieces what I like, and then I make it my own. And that's what I recommend too for everybody who's watching. You know, not just me, but everybody else. Get little bits and pieces that you like and what actually works, and then use it. Like for here, I forget what they call this, but I don't know if they call this a, there's a word for this. I don't remember what it was, but you can see it went up, stopped, came down, stopped. So like, I see this as a range. They have this as something else. They put a name to it. I don't, I just, hey, it went up and stopped. Okay, here's my little range. See here, Bitcoin dragging everything down. Oh, dang it. Oh. I'm gonna try my short again. I'm gonna try it anyway. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try my short again. Right now it's above the 5 SMA. I mean the 9 SMA. So it's higher risk. Higher risk. It's above my 9 SMA. I needed to cross underneath it. And then here's my VWAP. So this I do use. I like always use this when I'm trading leverage. Always. So I will use my moving averages and my VWAP. This is like gold for me. Now, do I use this just when I'm regular trading? Not really. But for leverage trading, since I'm using, money at a leverage, everything's magnified. So I need to know, where is my moving average compared to my 9 SMA? Is it below it? Is it above it? Is it showing strength? Or is it far away from my average closes? If so, more than likely it's going to come down. Doesn't mean that it will. It can continue going up, but more than likely it might come down. Same thing, is it above my average of volume? If it is, okay, good. So right now I'm actually front running two things. I'm front running the 9 and I'm front running the VWAP. So if the price action breaks below the 9, I get a little bit more confident on the setup. If it breaks below my VWAP, I'm pretty happy. And then now what I look for is it coming down here. So that's what I'm looking at. Oh, 88. Ooh, man, can you imagine? So I am down a 5% at the moment. Down 5%. But this is very little money though. I'm talking like pennies. There's very little money that I'm trading with. I'm not trading with like $100 or $1,000 or anything like that. So please don't think I'm trading with a lot of money. Oh, and I need to do a stop loss. I'm gonna do my stop loss very, very tight if this doesn't liquidate me because of such ridiculous leverage. Copy. Now, what I would recommend, and this is one thing that I should do, but I don't. Just put lower leverage, 5x, 10x leverage. And that way, like, the chance of you getting liquidated, like, you have more cushion. Looks like a small retrace on Bitcoin on the way up. Possible. There's a lot of FOMO right now. I really want to see it come down. I've been anticipating that it comes down. Okay, so it's only, it's 42% away from my 74x leverage. And again, just very little money. I would love to see the price come down, up, down, 89 on the 15-minute. Can't believe 89 down and then all the way down. Let's go all the way down. So what I need to do is, I hate that always comes up. All right, so we'll see how that goes. Moving on. Let's see here. Sui. Back to Sui. Okay, I like it. So what I would look, if it does come down, I would like for it to get support here and then come up. So for my levels, I would do this level. Oh yeah, I forgot. Take this off. Oh, let's see that. So what I would do is, Dylan says, did anybody try Jason Casper White Phoenix course? Yes. Heard a lot of positive comments from it and from respected traders, but it's not cheap. So yes. Dylan, I will reach out to you. But that's where, so that was one of the, because he's good. He's really good. He has a course on market structure. Now, that is one that I paid for. Again, it's not cheap. That's one that I paid for. And I paid for another person's market structure video course. And then, of course, the stuff that I knew for market structure. And then, so what I did after watching all those videos and all those hours and hours, the only thing that I wish they had was a PDF. None of the people that I bought from these courses had that. So what I did for my VIP group, was I combined their stuff addition with my stuff, and I merged it all together. And instead of 8 hours of one and 8 hours of another, I made it into a 1 hour video, and I created a PDF, and I created a cheat sheet. So did I like White Phoenix's course? I did. I really did. Now, there's one thing, though, that I would strongly recommend is, now dude is good. They also have a paid Discord portion to where you can actually see him live trading. I'm reading a lot of paid Discords, and I don't even go in there, but it just helps support. But I don't want to pay for another one. But they say that is really good as well. Now, granted, have I ever done it or seen it live? No. I would like to, just for the simple fact that it's really easy, that if you're doing range trading, which he also has a thing on that, range trading, where it's really easy to say after the fact, because you already know what's going to happen. But when you're in the moment, like, do you know it's going to go up or down? You just got to take that chance. Hopefully it goes down if you're wanting to go down based off of price action, movements, all that stuff. Let's see here. Road Dog has Chart School for $3 a month. Yeah. Yep, very true. Very true. Road Dog says, good to know. You're the best, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, so what I try to do is I try to save people money. Now, would I recommend his course? Hands down, 100%. Hands down. Would I recommend the other course that I took? No, negative. And matter of fact, I even told the dude later, I said, you know, the course that you have or whatever, dude, it's you literally recording yourself on a screen share and getting sidetracked every 5-10 minutes. Like, there was no structure to it. Like, all those hours and hours and hours that I watched for your course, you could have easily had it in a one video of 30 minutes, maybe 35 minutes, instead of 6 to maybe 8 hours of video that was literally, and then asking people if they had questions, then waiting for them to respond, and then people jumping in as he's doing something. Then he would stop teaching this. It was pretty expensive too. It was bad. It was really bad. So I told him too. I said, listen, man, I'm not trying to get my money back or nothing like that. I just wanted to let you know that it was like, the course that you have is very unprofessional. I would strongly recommend you take time, record it. You don't even have to edit it. Just record it to where you're focused, you have an outline, and you cover those steps. And but yeah, that one I would not recommend. I don't want to say who he is, but I would not recommend him. I would recommend Phoenix, White Phoenix. Him I would recommend. Now, if you want to save money, well then you can join me, and of course I get all that stuff. And now granted, you know, it's the stuff that I really like from, and what I think will work versus he's using the replay button. Let's see here. Kelly says there's also the Cypher something for free on YouTube, and you can ask to join the Discord for free in the YouTube comments. They have a bunch of free resources with the profit taking strategy. There you go. EMAs. There you go. Very nice, and a lot more. Very nice. Yeah, the reason I didn't put this one up for long, because if it's a long message, for whatever reason, it turns like a dark color. You can't see it. But the shorter ones, you can. Very nice. Very nice. So back to suing. I do like the suing. So here, higher risk, just because we haven't broken a level yet. Let's see. What would I do? What would I do? very high risk. Like, honestly, it needs to break this level. This is a strong level. Now, I don't pick this one or this one because they're really close to each other. This one and this one is far away. So that's why I'm picking this one. But we're very far away from that. We are approximately, what, 45%? Ooh, 35%, 35%, 32. Okay. So I don't want to wait that long. Let's go to a 4-hour time frame once again. High risk. Because we're still in this downtrend. Lower highs, lower lows. At first, I was all gung-ho on this. But I'm scared. I'm scared. Not gonna lie. Just because we haven't changed the trend yet. This could be the possible start of a trend change, but then we thought that here too. And then we thought that here too. And we thought that even more here because we have a higher low. And then we thought that here too, same thing. But the market might be changing right now. What would my price range tool tell me for a stop loss? Oh, about 20%. It's a lot. CJ says, really need Bitcoin to really break out for alts to change the macro trend. 100%. Like for me personally, I want Bitcoin to come down. For one, I'm in a short, but it does need to come down. Come down, then break its high. In my opinion, it needs to come down. Oh, that's not gonna work. It needs to come down. And then, man, I would love for it to come all the way down here. Like come down, up, down, and then start making higher highs and higher lows. Like this is the reset that it needed. And then boom, moon mission. Let me go ahead and hide this. There is one thing I do want to show. I know I'm going back and forth. Joe, stop doing it. Get me mad. Why do you have all that right there? I'm on Bitcoin, right? I'm on mine. Okay. Because I have several different Bitcoins. All right. Let me get rid of this. Get out of here. Okay, so I would like to see it come down at least to the 88.221. This was a key level. It went up and it stopped. It stopped the momentum, came down. Then it went up again, it came down. Bounced here, so that's showing the strength. Coming up. So I would like to see this retrace, not the 38 or 50% that I always like to see, but I would like to see it come down here. This is what I would like to see. Come down, come up, do a lower high, which would make it an head and shoulders about here. Break this. This would be, our neckline. The measure move is right here. Come all the way down to here. Find support here. We can find support here. Maybe come down a little bit more, but higher than this, because we have a low, higher low. You know what? Make this higher low right here. And then now start coming up. And then now, let's go. Moon mission. Gosh, darn it. I always forget. This is what I was drawing. All right. See here. And dominance to start dropping. Yes, I agree completely. 100%. We need dominance to start dropping. 100%. So Sui, 20%, man. I'm scared. Scary money don't make no money. I know. 20% though, man. It's a lot. I almost want to say that I want to wait now. Miss out on 20%. The level's 20%. Oh man. It's just there's no structure. So the reason I'm having such a hard time is there's no structure. There's no like support areas. It's just straight down. You know, you have lower highs, lower lows. There's none of this where the price is doing this number, bounce on support, this number came up, came back down, and now we're here. So like, oh, well, it just needs to break this level and this level, and we're good. You know, we found a lot of support here. I could do a lower entry here. You know, have a lower entry here. We can enter right now, and then hopefully it goes up, and then we can add to it. This one is just level, 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 level. Well, is this going to be the next level? Yeah, that's a dilemma I have. And then if it comes down and then goes up, you know, let's say it breaks this level, it comes up here, it gets rejected off of this level, and now it comes down. So it's still continuing this. Crazy that Crypto Face made $800,000 on Sui in a week. Yep. Takes money to make money, guys. Takes money to make money. And that's one of the biggest things that I get just due to the way I teach, and people who know me, who don't like me for whatever reason, maybe because I'm too blunt and I don't care what they think. They'll come to my shows and they'll start, you know, doing stuff or whatever. And they're like, well, then if you know how to trade, why aren't you a millionaire? Oh, that's easy. Takes money to make money. I mean, it literally takes money to make money. If I'm trading with, you know, $100,000, $500,000, can I make, you know, decent money? Sure. But if you're trading with, you know, very little money, well then, you know, your little money has to add up and add up and add up. So yeah, Crypto Face, dude, it's crazy, man. Like he'll do some big trades, and then as soon as he enters, like he'll be up $1,000, $2,000, and like for me, that's good. And that's just his start. And you know, then it goes to 10 grand and 50 grand, 200 grand. I was like, yeah, I'll take some profit. But I am really happy though that he takes profit, and then he talks about taking profit. Like, yeah, should I shave off a little bit right now? I'm all right. You know, I'll take off some just because he comes back. It's like, oh, good. Versus letting it ride, and I'm up at, you know, $3 million, and then next time you see it, he lost like 100,000 because he didn't take any profit. So I'm really happy that he does take profit. Very happy. Any questions, comments, concerns, issues? Let me know, because I believe we're at the end of the show. I like hanging out. I like talking to you. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. See here. CJ says, of course, man. I was in basically the same SUI trade as him, and he was up 400,000 while I'm up $30. Yeah. Yeah, and like for me, that's why I don't post my, well, I mean, here, I mean, y'all can see my this account, and y'all see how much money is in this account. But one thing that I don't do is I don't post results, and I don't post stuff that has money. And the main reason is because somebody might have less. And, you know, I don't want people to feel any certain way. I want them to know that this can be done, you know. So that's why I do that. So who here was on the Crypto Billy's X Space last night or Tuesday night? Who here was on Crypto Billy's X Space? See here. I love that you paper trade, CJ. So let me know Were you here? Were you on Crypto Billy's X Space last night, Tuesday night? Let me know in the chats. Let me know in the chats. I do like this one, but she's dangerous for me. Offset says, I was nuts. Please, story time, Joe. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. All right. So, let's see. Yeah, I think I just strive to be the best trader can be. Yeah. And that's all you can do. That's all you can do. Let's see. I saw how CryptoFace made that $800,000. Yep. Yeah, so for me, like, am I happy that people are making money and buying cars and Rolexes? Yes, definitely. Like, if you're doing great, good for you. If you're successful, good for you. I wish you all the best. However, in addition to that, not however, but in addition to that, there was a comment that was made from my buddy, Crypto Billy. Because what I always say, especially when Crypto Billy's here, is about a certain somebody that he, shows off his Rolex watch and his second car and all this other stuff. Now, in my opinion, the words are being heard but not received. And the reason I say that is because the comment that was made from my buddy, Crypto Billy, good dude, love the dude, great guy, everything. He was mentioning about, some people, they'll see you and, he says that he sees it as motivation that, that you bought a second Rolex, then you're going to get a second house and a second vehicle. Like, all that is like positive. That's good. And some people see it as like you showing off or you bragging. And he says that I don't see it like that. I see it as like motivation that people can do this. And I agree 100%. However, that's not what this individual does. Open your eyes, open your ears for the people who are bamboozled by this particular person. And what I mean by that is when he shows his Rolex, and dude, you have a Rolex? Great. I'm not into watches, but I'm assuming that's something that makes you feel good. Great. Perfect. He shows his Rolex, takes a picture of it, and he puts on his X account, show me your Rolex. I don't have a Rolex. Okay, no problem. He's doing video in his restroom. The commode's right there. He's pouring sparkling water down the commode and then flushes it. And then he goes, what? Y'all don't put sparkling water down the commode after you use the commode? And then it's like, okay, is this dude like being a douche on purpose? I don't understand. Then right after that, he takes a picture of his very beautiful restroom. Good Lord. Like something from a magazine. Beautiful restroom. And instead of saying something like, guys, if you work hard, if you're persistent, consistent, like you could work towards this. Instead of saying something like that, he posts, show me your restroom. I don't know about you, but like for me, my restroom is nothing like that. Nothing like that. So how do you think that makes me, oh man, I want to be like you. No. That's like, man, like I think like my stuff is good, but you show me your huge restroom that I could put like 4 bedrooms in. Like, okay, like good for you, man. Like, congrats. And so everything he does is like, show me yours. Show me yours. There was one where he was in a closet, beautiful closet. His closet had a ceiling fan in it. Absolutely gorgeous closet. And I was like, oh, cool, man. Like, it's a cool closet. This dude talks about whatever. And then he says, show me your closet. Why? Why not just say, look, guys, I've been working hard every single day when I was sick, when I was on vacation, whatever, but all of this can pay off. Like, be motivating. Like, you can get this too. Just put in the work. It's going to be hard at first, but the more you do it, the more you're going to succeed. And all these small wins, they add up. Look at me. I'm in a closet with a ceiling fan. Never in my life did I think I'd have this. This could be yours, guys. To me, that's motivating. Not show me your closet. That's not motivating to me. Anyway, so when that was said, as far as some people, think of it as bragging, it's not bragging. If you're showing it and you're happy for it, hey man, great for you. Congrats, you're successful. Zero jealousy. Good for you, man. But when you go and you do that and you say, show me yours, I don't have that. I don't have a group that pays for my trading or pays for whatever. I don't have that. But that's what he does, and he denies it on top of that. So yeah, trading. All right. Let me see what y'all are writing. Let me see. Let's see here. CJ says, whatever I can do, I'm better. I'm working to put it in the work. Yeah. See, I still paper trade for now. There you go. You are really smart. I didn't paper trade. I lost so much money when I first started. Man, so much money. See here. I hate when people who never paper trade rant on about how you can't learn. Now I will say though, it's different. It is different. It's good to paper trade. I wish I did that when I started. It's good to paper trade because one, you learn the layout, you know what all the buttons do, and you're trading. But it is different though. And the reason it's different is because it's your real money. Like you can see it on the paper trading, like, oh, I'm up $500 or, oh, I'm down $200. Like you can see it, but when it's your real money, it affects you differently. That I will say. But I believe in paper trading so that you can get the feel of it. And then not only that, but you can get comfortable with not only placing the trades, but seeing if your trades play out, seeing if you were profitable, seeing if you were losing. How can you, better your skills without losing any money? So that to me is very important. But when it does come down to your actual money, it's way different. It really is. That I can say. CJ says, I do think I learned just trading with a couple bucks helps a bit more than just paper trading because yes, I didn't even read that. And yes. So if nothing else, do like a $20 account and trade with $1. Nothing wrong with that. Trade with $1 and act as if it's $100. Like that's what I do on my leverage trading. I'm trading with like $2, $5, whatever it is, and I act like it's 100. So when I lose $1, that's like me losing 100. But CJ, that great point. I would strongly recommend that too. Have a $20 account and trade with $1. And some people may like make fun of that, but dude, if I had that advice, man, I would have saved so much money. You would not believe how much money I lost the first like 3 to 6 months of trading. I didn't know any better. I lost so much. Memories. See here. Kelly says, oh, I used to watch that guy. He did a whole stream just to go buy a stupid Rolex. See, now, like for me, like I'm happy for him. He's made it. It's good. The part that I don't like is how he's making it. He's literally stepping on people's backs to buy another Rolex. He is teaching people to trade on a 1 minute time frame that has one candle and then another candle, and we have a bunch of other candles over here. And he sees this and he starts drawing out a bull flag on the 1 minute time frame. You're wrecking people. So when he claps and hoops and hollers like a freaking monkey, I get it. I would be happy too if my trade worked. And then he talks about a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio, and he enters the trade, and here's his target, here's his stop loss, and then it barely goes up and it starts coming down, he closes it. This is not a good risk to reward ratio. And then he gets everybody in the, I closed up my trade, I just want to make money, this and that, blah, blah, or he opens some trades, and then if it goes up, who else is still in the trade? And so he's right. But if it goes down from here, well, he closed out a trade. Who else closed out a trade with me? Who made money? Who secured their money? He's right. Like, and what gets me so frustrated, I guess, all these people who I guess are well connected with a bunch of other people, they all love this dude. Granted, charismatic, well-dressed, great shape, all this other good stuff, great. But the way he trades, the way he teaches, the way he wrecks people, and they still support him. Man, that's something else. Like, if I knew how he traded, let's just say I didn't know him, his past or anything like that. I meet him, great dude, great personality. He's interested in me, and that's what people want. He's a very great salesman. I can pick up on that. I know it. So I love him. Yeah, awesome, man. And then if I'm a trader and I see how he trades, it's like, ooh. So if anybody ever asks me about him, or if I ever talk about him, yeah, dude's a great dude. We hung out, this and that, blah, blah. And, he's a great dude. That's all I would say. I would say nothing about his trading group. I would say nothing about his trading or nothing. And then if people were ask me about his trading, oh, well, I really haven't seen him trade too much. I've seen him trade a little bit, but not too much. So nothing I can really base my stuff on, because I don't want to hurt his business. But by the same token, I don't want to push people to his business, knowing that I know how to trade and his stuff is crap. But I was, he's a great dude, this and that, blah, blah. What I'd recommend, watch him, see if you like what he does. If so, then, hey, join his group or watch other people, see what they do. But that's what I would do. But all these people talk how great this amazing trader is. And I'm thinking, wow, that's freaking crazy. I would never do that to anybody, knowing that he trades that way. Let's see here. Dylan says, I just want to be able to stay with my head above water and work one day at a time. Yep, very true. Very true. Kelly says, I think paper trading and trading with small amounts both has its benefits. I agree. Chris says, I really want to post mine and be like, it's worth a cool billion. Even though I live in an apartment and pay, hey, there you go, man. So what I do is whenever I say that story, as far as his Rolex or whatever, I always say, I take a picture of my watch that I bought at a very fancy chain. It's called Walmart. You might know it as Walmart. And you can actually push buttons on it and it can tell you the calculations, because it's a calculator watch for $12, but just to me, that is being a douche, in my opinion. Okay, so let's change the scenario. Let's say you're hungry. Man, you're so hungry. And I am eating a big old fat, super thick steak. And I take a picture of it. and you're hungry, you're starving, you haven't had food in weeks, and you're just starving. I know it's not possible. Anyway, and I send you a picture, and I say, send me a picture of your steak. Like, how douche is that? Like, send me a picture of your dinner. You know, that's pretty douchey, in my opinion. CJ says, one of the biggest things I've been working on is taking bad trades just because I want to trade. Yep. Oh, speak with that. Let's see here. I've been forcing myself to paper trade when I feel like that. There you go, man. Dude, that's, you know what? That deserves, there we go. Yep. And the best thing is, like, all this is learning. So very good. Let's see here. My closet is extremely full. LOL. Let's see here. Another list. There you go. It's all about finding your strategy. And the biggest thing that we have is our emotions. When you see other people trading or get into other trades, or you see a coin that you've been looking at and it went up 80%, and you're like, man, I'm in this coin, I'm down 10%. Like, you get that jealousy, envy, and everything else, frustration, anger. And what we have to realize is our time's going to come. We will make money. Our time is very, very close. But the thing is to realize these emotions so that when we have the opposite, euphoria, and oh my gosh, everything's so great, you know, just know you have to take profit. Have to. So here, he makes all his money from his like 20,000 subscribers a month. Yep. And people ask him too. And he gets very, very mad. And like for me, if I ever get that big, I don't need $1 million house. I don't need big old fancy cars, except for my Maybach with my chauffeur and my steak, breakfast, dinner, and lunch, and besides all that. Okay. For me, I'm going to be, and mark my words, I'm going to be the Mr. Beast of crypto. Pretty much how Crypto Face does when he makes like a $500,000 trade or whatever profit, he gives out like 10 grand. Same with me. No, granted, it won't be, you won't have to wait for that long or whatever. But I'm going to be giving out money. Because am I going to take it with me? No. So, yeah. And people ask him too, like, do you make your money from trading or from your group? And you can see, man, he gets really, really mad at that question. And he just, I don't need no negativity, blah, blah. It's like, it's a question, dude. See here. I can't do it 1 minute because it's so much noise. At least 3 minute, 5 minute, most of you. I like trading on 5. Yeah, I can't watch him. He drives me crazy. Yeah. I watch him only like 5 minutes just so I can get content of what not to do so that I can show people what not to do. See, 1 minute chart is bad for my mental health. See here, watching him is bad for my bank account. Yeah. And then if you say anything remotely negative, boom, done, out. All he has is an echo chamber, and I feel so bad and so sorry for these newcomers that come in, and you have nothing but hype. So you're like, oh, cool, man, let me do this because this dude obviously knows what he's doing. Then they realize what's going on. I mean, it's a brilliant business strategy, brilliant. But you're building your wealth off of the backs of people who are trying to make it. That to me is so ugly. And then for the people around him who are in the crypto space that elevate him, shame on you. That's all I gotta say about that. CJ says, is that Lifer? Hands down. And so, and Lifer knows I talk about him. He knows I talk about him. I know he knows. I don't know if it's Crypto Billy that sold him or just people who come into my show that know him. I don't like saying his name. I don't like giving him that same thing with like people that I don't like. I don't like saying their name. And I don't like, as a person, besides the crypto, good dude. In my opinion, I've never like really met him, shook his hand or anything like that. But somebody who's like that, man, and for the people to elevate him, oh man, it's so bad. It's so bad. See here, CJ says, I watched one of his videos today to see what you guys meant, and I was cringing. Mic drop. I'm telling you guys, it's not jealousy. It's not. This dude is literally wrecking people. And then if you ask him a question that remotely, there was one where the dude said, I lost all my profits today. Not that he lost all his money due to his teaching or whatever. He lost his profits today. Okay. Man, he read that comment. I don't need negativity in here. And he brought him up on the main screen so everybody can see. He blocked him. And he says, you can watch the show, but you'll never be able to come in again. God bless you. But the way he said it was so evil. I wish I would have recorded it. He says, God, he looked right at the camera and said, God bless you. And I'm like, dude, of course I can't comment because he kicked me out like 5 years ago. Me and him used to be buddies. Joe, you're jealous. Oh, he was. I don't think he was like this before he got all this money. I don't think he was. Now, granted, he wasn't doing that 1 minute trading crap. Like he just started doing that a couple years ago. I guess when he started doing leverage. And it was funny too, because so on the X Space last night, he was the co-host. He was the special guest or whatever. And he was talking about back in 2020, he would only have like 20 viewers. And now he has like 2,000 average. And it's funny because I spoke on there. I told people I was going to speak on there. And sure enough, I spoke on there. Now, to be respectful, not only to him, but especially to Crypto Billy, because that's his platform, I'm not going to talk trash. He already knows the trash that same thing with Crypto Billy. So it wasn't Crypto Billy that invited me to speak. Last time it was. But since then, when I see Crypto Billy in here, I make sure to talk about that dude. So Crypto Billy didn't have me speak. It was somebody else. I forget who it was. They said, trade tuition, go ahead, you got the mic. So when I got on, of course, I'm not going to say anything about how bad he is or anything like that. But I said, dude, I remember back in the day, back in 2020, you had your 20 viewers. I would do my show an hour before yours. And when mine would finish, I would bring my 12 people, 8 people to your show. So now you would have 30. I remember that back in the day. And he was like, yeah. And so this just shows that the stuff that I'm saying it's not me fibbing. It's me telling you like the way it is. And man, that dude, he made money. Money does not change people. It reveals them. And he is so cringe. And what gets me, hey, Road Dogg is still here. I know he just jumped in again, but Road Dogg, hold on. So what gets me is that these people in the crypto space, they have a lot of influence. And to elevate this person and how great he is and how great his group is, like if you know how to trade, you can spot this within a minute of watching him. literally. And if you don't know how to trade, well, you may think he's a genius until you start losing over and over and over again. Let's see here. Road Dog says, Joe's right. Instead of being motivational when showing a lifestyle, Grifter is just rubbing it in and validating ego. Yep. It's the opposite of, yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what he's doing. You know? See here. See, this morning people on D Block's channel were laughing about him too. I unfollowed him everywhere, yeah. He never said, yeah, that Caspa trade something paid off. Do well, I treated myself to a Rolex. Oh, the trade he took paid off. In reality, the paid subscribers bought it for him. He can't show how he made his millions. Yeah. I tried to win 5K from CryptoFace, LOL. Yeah. So, and I'm sure I told this to y'all too. CryptoFace, he had made me an admin in his YouTube, which, like, to me, that's like a huge honor, you know, being an admin for somebody like that. And there was one day where that guy that I talk about, so somebody had posted and talking trash about that person, saying that he doesn't know how to trade and risk reward management and just on and on. But all it went within one little paragraph. And I read it, and I'm not going to delete it. I mean, I can, but I didn't. And I read it again, and I read it again. And then, then he, the one we talk about, he deleted it. And when he did that, I guess I had commented before. So he saw my name and saw that I had a wrench. Now, granted, I don't know this for a fact, but then, story time. Then the next time I go on CryptoFace's stream, I don't have my wrench. I was like, why don't I have a wrench? Like, I didn't ask, you know, it's whatever. And it's like, I'm pretty sure he saw me as an admin and told CryptoFace to take me off. Oh, well. But yeah. And see, he gave me cult vibes in 10 minutes watching him. You're smart, man. You're way smarter than I am. That's for sure. See here. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Love your name. You know what? For your name, you get Obi-Wan Kenobi. Love your name. Let's see here. Whatever happened to B-Rad, crypto guy? Oh, man, he's doing good. I just talked to him. I forget where he's at. Talked to him just, matter of fact, maybe like an hour or two ago. Talked to him again yesterday. Right now, of course, he's, you know, personal stuff, getting everything ready, and he'll be starting doing the crypto stuff again. But yeah, that dude's my buddy. That dude's my buddy from a long, long time ago, and he's from Australia. See, Chris says, Joe's the real one. Yeah. Very true. See, Road Dog says, there's hot to be more like us. There's got to be more like us that feel that way. Yep. I'm the one, in my opinion, who started talking about it, because nobody talks about it. Because again, it's very political. Like, you will get shunned. You will. Because dude is very influential. He is a great salesman. And he knows a lot of people. He's a great people person. I've seen him, you know, they were videoing him, or he was videoing himself or whatever at a conference, and he's meeting all these people. He remembers their name, their whatever. Like, people love that. That is like a great skill to have. And I could just see it, you know, the people's faces light up and everything. Very personable, very, like, this dude killed it. Like, I would, like, if he was selling something, I would buy it. That's how good he is. And I started talking about him, knowing that I'm going to be shunned from all these people, these new people that I've become friends with. Nah, shoot, before you knew it, I had a bunch of stuff in my inbox, DMs, and saying, Joe, I'm really surprised you're talking about that stuff, but I agree with you. And I'm like, oh, wow. I thought for sure you'd be like, I can't talk to you anymore, this and that, boom. But I had a lot of people tell me that, which is very surprising. Let's see here, they feel that way, Joe, and see something through them and see through them. But damn, he got a lot of people that get mad when we say the truth. Yeah, he does. Go down, go down, go down, don't go up. Let's see here. He's like Voldemort. He's a man baby. Dude cries so much, man. Can't say his name. Dude cries so much. I was literally screaming at my computer because, of course, he's a special guest. And they asked him a question, and he starts crying. They asked him another question. Dude must have cried at least, and this is not me exaggerating. You don't believe me? Listen to the tape. And it's on X Spaces, Crypto Billy. And I think it's called Giver's Game. Anyway, like the first 12 minutes, he cried 8 times. I was like, come on, man, get through one freaking story, dude, please. And then he'll do another story. And then what's the most difficult part of whatever? Starts crying again. I was like, come on, man. Can't stand that. See, Kelly says, when I got into another group with actual good TA, they laughed about him. Yeah. See, but that's what gets me, though. Like, people who know how to trade, they know he's full of crap. They know this. But yet you have all these people that elevate him. And it's like, do you know how to trade? Because obviously you don't. If you think his stuff is, oh, no, you know. Chris says, wasn't he a writer for a Bitcoin magazine or something? I don't think so. I don't know. Like that before all of this. He had money before that even. I'm not sure. I know his dad made money, but I don't know if he had money. Road Dog says his trading videos are just snippets from his live streams where he explains something off the cuff. There's no substance, just conjecture. Don't know what that means. I don't see how anyone can really see him as a teacher. Yep. Very true. See, Chris says he didn't and still doesn't make his money from trading. He just needs to get in the hype space and boost Moon his ego now. Yep. The money, the power. This morning on D Block by the Cypher people, they're joking about him for a while he was on. But one guy was like, hey, the lifer is good. Kelly. So D Block by the Cypher people. I'm going to look that up right now. So I do like finding stuff like that. Now, let's see here. D Block. Nope. I'm putting up a bunch of stuff. D Block crypto. Oh, y'all want another story? I got another story for you. Oh, this dude? Crypto Cypher? By D Block. I think it's this one. This always comes up on my thing. I think I'm subscribed to them. Let's see. Oh, no, I'm not subscribed to them. It always comes up to my thing, though. And they did that earlier. But I'd have to watch the whole thing. Let's see here. See, Lifer wasn't a writer. He was featured in some random crypto magazine. Yeah. No one knows and couldn't stop talking about it. Yeah. Yeah, like for me, I don't think I'll ever, okay, it's just between us, guys. It's just between us. So y'all know I was on Crypto Wars, right? I was on Crypto Wars. Keeper, dude, I love the dude. And what you call it? It was so funny because what I did as preparation for the show, I watched all the shows, how they were doing stuff or whatever. And I would see Lifer on there. I think it was first season. Dude's a freaking joke, man. Oh, who's leading the trade even though I got out? Man, y'all would have made so much money. It's like, dude, you got out. Like, if you believe so much in your trade, why don't you stay in? But anyway, on this last season, I was already out and somebody had said something. And I put it in the chat that I really enjoyed being on the season. I found it very comical when Lifer was on because he was surprised that his trades were doing well. And if I traded like him, I would be clapping too or something like that. And nobody laughed at it. Nobody did, because I'm making fun of him and nobody did anything. No response, no nothing. And then I made another comment and no response, no nothing. And then now I start tagging people and no response, no nothing. It's like, well, that's weird. So I go and I log into my other account. I have several. Log into my other account and I go and I see that my comments are loading up. I was like, no way. This dude, I don't think he timed me out. He must have blocked me. I said, Keeper's cool. Like he wouldn't do that. It was just like a joke. And it wasn't really like an attack, but it was kind of like a sly little attack. I forgot the exact stuff that I said, but it was pretty much attacking his way of trading. And then what do you call it? And then I left Keeper a message on Telegram. Me and him, we would talk, and I left him a message on there. I said, dude, I get it, man. This place is very political, and I'm not sure if you blocked me or what, but I was just saying the way he trades, and I find it very comical. Any real trader would see that straight off the bat, but it's cool, whatever. And like a week or two later, I think I left him another message. Granted, I don't remember if he saw that one or not. He probably did. And then I left him another message just saying the same things like, dude, not sure what's going on, not sure whatever. And I checked, I think like 3 or 4 weeks ago, and he didn't respond to it. So I don't know if he blocked me or what, but yeah. And then he started Crypto Wars again, and I left several comments on there, but I never did change my account to see if my accounts, my comments show up. I don't know, but it's just between us though, guys. It's just between us. Give you a heads up. All right. But, he speaks very highly of him. I was like, dude, do you not know how to friggin' trade? See here. So the live stopped by, oh, thank you. That's real connoisseur. Appreciate you, man. Don't forget to take some profits. Yes. Okay. Road dog. Yes. See, I couldn't even listen to BGT this week. Yeah. Billy Goatels, X-Space, yeah. See, I would chat more, but I fat finger the buttons and fight without a correct. I'm the same way, man. See, working now. Dylan, thank you, man. Appreciate you. You're the best. Oh, there's a hurricane in Australia? Oh. He's influential to idiots. Sorry. People who just don't know. Yeah. It's so sad. And all these people that lift him up, like, I call it delusion. I really do. And all these people that are, just adding to that delusion. I never looked him up, but is this his last real name, Price? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Can't stand the crying. Yeah. And it was funny, too. There was one time where one of his admins came in. She goes, "Oh, I'm sorry I'm late. Has Lifer cried yet?" I was like, no way did she say that. And I was only there for like 5 minutes, and because I had to do other stuff. But I saw that. I was like, oh, she's not an admin anymore. And she was an admin status and everything. But yeah, she goes, "Oh, I'm sorry I'm late. Has Lifer cried yet?" I was like, wow. Obi-Wan Kenobi says, uses God and tears to, yep, true. Grifter just wants to be praised. It's literally a narcissistic tendency or narcissistic characteristic. It really is. But he must not have gotten that as a kid. Yep. See, they stream like 24 hours a day. LOL. See here. Oh, Bitcoin losing the value area. Let's go, Bitcoin. Let's go. Just between us. Yes. Yeah. It's crazy. It's so crazy. But yeah, like for me, like once again, it's not being jealous that he bought another Rolex or another vehicle or another house. It's not that. It's the way he presents it. Show me your wallet. Not show me your wallet. Show me your watch. Show me your restroom. Show me yours. Like, dude, really? Like, not all of us have a group with 20,000 people that pay us, every single month. And it just, and then for the people to, be, oh, he's so good and he's great. And it's like, no, he's not. Like, how can you honestly say that? And these are traders. Like, these people, I at least I think they know how to trade, but they don't want to go against the grain. Either that or they don't know how to trade. Because any trader can spot that 1 minute away, it's just like. And there's another dude too, where he's a white guy and he's got tats all on his neck, young dude. And same thing with him. Like, he was just going chart after chart after chart after chart, just like super quick. Now, granted, I knew what he was looking at because I can spot charts like that. But he was just boom, 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 boom. And same thing with him. Like, I asked a question, they muted me right away. And it was just saying, hey, I'm new. Just start watching you. Do you explain the stuff that you're looking at, or you just like go through them? Got muted like that. I was like, wow. See, holding the VWAP. See here, PMG. Don't know what that means. But yeah, I was really surprised when I was not shunned. And even with Crypto Billy, because Jude is a very influential man. And I made sure that I let him know how I felt about the grifter. I made sure that he knew. And he still comes and he still watches my show. See here. It's a very well hidden pump and dump group. They're just trading against each other and mainly the top members and him. There you go. Yeah, when you have that many people, it's really easy to do that. Really easy. Moon Project Gold. Is that a coin you want me to look at? Sui, did it go up or down? Sui hasn't moved. 4 hour time frame. I'll leave that one there. We'll do this one. PMG, I think you said. PMG. USDT. Project Moon Gold. I don't see it. I'm assuming this one on MixC. Very low market cap. I wouldn't buy it. It's probably the wrong one. See, that PMG kid is, oh, you're talking about the person. That PMG kid is another one. Yeah. Yeah, dude's trash. And I could tell that right away, you know, from all the chat. And I even asked the chat too. It's like, hey man, yeah. See here. See, also, what do you think about, okay, ILV, USDT? I guess we'll do Bybit. No, we'll do Bigot. Oh. See, PMG sealed his fate. How did he seal his fate? No, that's the guy you were just talking about is called PMG. His name is Josh. He basically rugged his whole community with Mandy Coin. Oh, really? Oh, so that's the guy who did it? Do with Tats YouTube channel. We got with Tats on his neck. He kills me. He throws up a channel and says it's definitely going way down. I did hear that. Oh, well, that sucks. So this coin right here, let's go ahead and look at this. Let's go daily. Let's go weekly. Ouch. Not good. So sorry about that. So it broke this very strong support on the weekly. Here was kind of dancing, and then it went here. This was the opportunity for it to stay above this level, and pretty much it's kind of like, it's bad. I'm gonna say it. It's bad. So then we had this level to where it could potentially bounce from. Kept on coming down. Is this project dead? I know this project's been around. Why is it only on very few exchanges? That's the question I would have to answer or ask. Is this project dead? So let us look. I think this project's dead. ILV. Due to its yield reward mechanism, there's a difference between blah, blah, okay, whatever. 93 million market cap. Let's go to all. It's been around since 2021. Came up, came down, really hasn't done anything. Let's go to markets. It says Binance, Coinbase. There's no volume. MEXC, KuCoin. It's gaming, NFTs, earn to play. Let's go to their website. Illuvium. Of course, it wants to connect to my wallet. Play. Nice animation. Nice graphics. I really like this. This looks really cool. Why isn't it doing anything? Excellent graphics. So my question is, why isn't it doing anything? They got a working project. Go to their X. A lot of followers. They're posting. Why is their coin dumping? Was there news about it? Was there has to be something. Oh, he made the coin, Mandy? I thought it was a female. Road Dog says IP or LP. I don't know what you're talking about. His coin is Mandy. So he made the coin Mandy? I thought it was about a real person, a real nurse. See here, I like to show Mandy coin, Mandy chart on my stream. Go to reality check for meme chasers. Yeah. Yep. Oh, Mandy was his girlfriend. She broke up with him when the coin rugged. Ooh. So he basically used her face. Oh, wow. That sucks. There was high yield staking that just ended recently. Oh. Okay. So that explains it. Okay. Extremely high risk coin. I like the man. The game. Just looking at the games, looks really great, man. But that really sucks. As far as that was his girlfriend. Sound like a real Mandy is smart. He pulled a hot to the under. Yeah. That sucks. Okay, so for this one, what I would do, just to keep it simple, this is our level, and we can actually do our level right here. We can actually do it over here. Nope, I'll do it right here. So this is the level that it needs to break. So what I would do, what's the price range? It's a lot. Let's say from here to here, 34. Ooh, 17. 50, okay. 33, okay. So what I would do is I would set my alerts. Man, I keep on wanting to go higher and higher. Let's set my alert right here. Now, I know it's 34% away from where it's currently at, but this will save you. Check it in a week, 2 weeks, see if it maybe did this. Well, then now you're gonna be super happy. Now, if it does do something like this, and your alert goes off, we're hoping that it stays in this zone. So this is the zone that we want it to stay in. Then, of course, if our alert goes off, we check the 4-hour time frame, making sure that we have some kind of price action like this. Then if it does come down, hopefully we get support here and then continue up. So I would set my alerts, and y'all can see the price at 22.19. This is where I would set my alerts. That is my thought process on ILV. Let's see here. Spot on that thing, dog. See here. LP was a typo. Must have butt text. See, actually made money on Mandy coin. Got out before the rug. Very nice. See here. Yeah, that's crazy. Very crazy. Yeah, when I first got introduced to that coin, I checked all the bundles. I was like, nope, too many bundles. I kept on telling everybody, too many bundles, and it was doing good though. I was looking at the price action. The price action looked great, and it's like it's a high risk trade. If y'all want, you can enter when it does this and this. But these bundles are preventing me from actually posting it for my group or just in general on YouTube. I said, if you want to, it's high risk due to, they can rug at any moment. And then from there, it went up like 150, 200%. And then it pulled back. And then after that, this is all she wrote. Oop, came down. I was like, the bundles, man, the bundles will get you. Let's see here. Any questions, comments, concerns, issues? Because I believe that will be the show. Let's have something else. Let me know or forever hold your peace. So far right now, we're doing okay. We're doing okay on this one. See here, Road Dog says, either the dude is a bad actor or makes bad choices. Heard him talking about a new project. Maybe it's a pattern. My question is, how much money do you need? Really? I'm pretty sure the dude makes a lot of money with this group. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he made a killing off of that rug pull that he did. I'm pretty sure. How much money do you need? Not only that, but how much money do you need from doing what you just did? He hyped the coin, went up to 19 million, but never mentioned there was only like 15,000 in liquidity. Two-and-a-half-hour stream. And that's because I did a stream earlier on my channel for an hour. No. I forget how long my stream was. And then Piper Academy's was about an hour and a half. Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot. All right, guys. Well, that's it for me. I do thank you very much. We will see you on the next one. Until then, make sure to like each video that you watch of mine. Make sure to watch that Wyckoff theory video. A lot of great information in there. In addition to that, I give a lot of tips and tricks that's going to make you money. Not financial advice, but just letting you know I'm here for you. And I do thank you very much. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, let's make this money. Take care, guys. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Do I have any music on this? Oh, it's this one here. Nope, sure don't.